Hello, this is Newsmaster551. Tomorrow I will be leaving for the island of Nantucket, which I'll be staying there for about a week, so I'm not going to be making any more videos until next Sunday. So I thought I'm going to announce that now. I'm going to do a quick vlog that was requested by Msola827, and I thank him for requesting this as it's come to mind. It's the current trend of, there are a lot of comic book-based movies. Now, I think I'll actually start is that comic books have been adapted to live action for a long time. Like there were actually back in the 1940s, there were live action Superman and Batman movie serials, which then in the 1950s there was the old black and white Superman show with George Reeves, and then in the 60s there was the campy Adam West Batman show, which then in the late 70s there was also there was the first big superhero movie, which was Superman had his own movie franchise, and then there was Batman got his own movie franchise in the 90s. But granted, there have always been some stinkers in the comic book movie adaptations. Like there was Howard the Duck in 1986. That was a big stinker of a comic book movie. Then Batman and Robin in 1997, not only did it kill the Batman franchise, but it also killed comic book movies for a while. Well, there was X-Men in 2000, but it was really Spider-Man, which was 2002, which really helped relaunch comic books. And we've had a whole rush of movies from Marvel, which most of them really, if you ask me, aren't that good, like Daredevil, Elektra, the Fantastic Four movies, and there have been some other good ones, we've actually got some stuff there was Hellboy, which we're getting a sequel to that. Then there was Batman Begins, which we're getting a sequel to that as well in the summer. And also, it should come to mention is that now Marvel is actually making the movies themselves now instead of having a studio handle. The newly formed Marvel Studios. The two movies which are an example of these are Iron Man and The Incredible Hulk, both playing in theaters now. And I've seen both of them, and they're quite frankly much more higher in quality than the previous attempts from big studios. So now Marvel's making their own movies, and hopefully they'll actually create their own universe within the movies. And then again, there have been some which haven't really been very I found out the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is not at all accurate to the original graphic novel. Neither is the new movie Wanted. So, quite frankly, go see it if you want, but just keep in mind that you're seeing an inaccurate adaptation of a comic book, so just take my advice. Think about what you're supporting. And what else is there? Well, yeah. There are also the graphic novel artist Frank Miller. We've got some of his comic book adaptations done in both Sin City and 300 are examples. And then Frank Miller is actually writing and directing a movie called The Spear, which The Spear's an old comic strip character from the 30s, and it was created by a guy named Will Eisner, and Frank Miller is writing and directing it. And that's all I can really say about comic book movies, though. So, yeah, bottom line, I think that I am a fan of comic books. I read comic books to an extent, and I'm a big fan of adaptations. So, yeah, there are some that are good, some that are bad, but I've seen a couple that are pretty good now. Trust me, if you were in the majority that hated the Ang Lee Hulk movie a few years ago, you should check out The Incredible Hulk, as it's a much better adaptation than that Ang Lee one was. This one's actually pretty good. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about comic book movies. Yeah, I think they can be good if done well, like Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man, Batman Begins, Iron Man, and those are some examples of really good comic movies, of really good superheroes. So, yeah, I'll be heading off to Nantucket on vacation tomorrow for about a week, so this is Newsmaster 501. I'll catch you later.